Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today let's do a 2-year review of the Milwaukee M18 push mower. Let's get right into it. All right, so first of all, I'm still using these 12.0 high output batteries. These are the ones who came with the lawnmower when I purchased it. They're doing just fine. Like I said, this is the second year I've been using them. I still get through all my mowing with a single charge, so very happy about that. Uh, this is usually, you see I got this folded down here. This is normally how I store it, just like this, in the upright position. Uh, I still love how this folds up so easy. You can get to your blade here really easy. If you need to change that out or take it off and sharpen it, whatever that, or just, like I said, it stores up really easy. I really like that. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and throw these batteries in here real quick, because I'm fixing to mow here in a little bit. But anyway, they go in super easy. This right here just has these levers on the side. Pops right up, and you're ready to mow. So one thing I love about this is, I think I talked about this on the last review, is, I mean, that's super easy. You don't have to buy gas. You know, uh, after you go through your whole winter, you don't have to wonder if your carburetor is stopped up. You put your batteries in it and go to mowing. That's one thing I love about this battery operated push mower here. So I'm just going to go over a few little key points here. Uh, if you want a more and maybe detailed on all the features of it, maybe look at my 1-year review. I'll link it in the description. But so like I said, this is the 2-year. I've owned it 2 years, and yeah, I hadn't had any issues with it. I'll say that up front. Not one thing's gone wrong with it. Um, the battery life, like I mentioned before, still using the original batteries that came with it. I've got through every mow, and I have never run out, so that's good. Um, one thing I do love about this lawnmower is how easy it is to lower and set your depth gauge right here. It's just got the single lever on it. Super convenient there. Um, like I said before, it's got a nice, you can see that in the back. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. I'll lift it up. You got your battery indicator right here on the end. And I'll throw some pictures up here, some videos of me mowing and everything. I'll go over a few little things. It is, of course, self-propelled, and the self-propelled is awesome on these. I think I mentioned in one of my, I think it's the 1-year video, I had a Honda before this, and this right here, it walks circles around it as far as the self-propelled aspect of it. I usually mow on about a 3.5 speed. It's got a rotary dial here on it, on the front here, right here on the handle. It's got a rotary dial. It goes all the way up to 5, but I normally mow at about 3.5, and I'll put a picture up here of me mowing. You can kind of get an idea of what that looks like walking behind the 3.5-inch speed there. It does have lights. It's got 4 LED lights on it. You can mow at night with these lights, but I would really prefer something a little brighter. It's nice that they offered that, but really and truly, to mow at night, I think they're just not quite bright enough for my liking anyway. I have mowed at night a couple of times just to try them out, but I think Milwaukee could do a little bit better. Like if I had any I don't say gripes about it, but because I don't really mow at night, but if somebody was interested in that, I think they need to up their lighting a little bit more. It's got the 2 right here on the front, and then these two right here on the side. I think these just kind of get blocked maybe by the deck here. So I think they maybe should have put some maybe up here or something. I don't know. It's just really not quite bright enough to really mow at night. Like I said, I've done it a couple times, but I just and you can see right in front of you. It's just the way LEDs are and everything these days. I think they could have did a better job with that. So anyway, as far as the mowing aspect of it, it does an awesome job. It comes with a side chute, comes with a bag catcher. I've never used any of that. I've always just left it in the mulching mode, and it does an awesome job. I mean, it never leaves any grass. Now I don't let my grass get real tall, but I always just mulched it, and it's done awesome. I guess why would anybody even be interested in buying this? Like I said, the whole reason is just to get away from the gas, and the reason I think anyone would buy a Milwaukee one over maybe some of the other brands is just because maybe yours in the platform. uh, that's my honest review on this. Is if you are not already in this platform or not interested in getting in the Milwaukee platform, you could probably find something maybe a little bit less expensive. I don't know. I know a couple other brands make nice lawnmowers that are battery operated, but that's the number one reason I got the Milwaukee, because I'm pretty heavy in the Milwaukee platform. So it just made sense for me to be able to use those M12 batteries for other tools. So, but as far as the lawnmower goes, like I said, I've been using it 2 years, and not a single thing's went wrong with it. It just works. I wintered it, and come springtime, pop the batteries in it, right to mowing. And that's one of the things. That's one of the benefits about these is they're just on demand. You don't have to change oil in them. You don't have to put gas in them. You don't have to worry about, is the carburetor going to be stopped up on them or whatever. You just put your batteries in, go to mowing. So, like I said, my overall thought on it is I would absolutely buy it again. Like I said, I am pretty heavy in the Milwaukee platform, so it just makes sense for me to go this route. And like I said, if if you were like mowing a pretty good sized yard, I don't know if I would go this route or not. But I think somebody that's just got a normal, somebody that's living in town that's got just a small yard or a smaller yard. This is about, I think this yard here is about 1/8 of an acre. And then, like I said, I can mow all of it on one charge on those 12.0 hour batteries. Now, I will say this will run off. You don't have to use those 12s. I've used 8s plenty of times, 8.0 amp hour batteries, and they'll run it just fine. I probably wouldn't use anything any less than that, just because you're just not going to get much runtime at all off that. But the 8.0s, they work good on it. But yeah, a homeowner, this is perfect for them, that has a smaller yard. I mean, like I said, it just makes sense to go this route nowadays. The way they've got these batteries that will last. If you're having to swap batteries throughout your mow, I probably wouldn't do it. But like I said, I can get on one charge. I'll do my whole yard, mow my whole yard, and yeah, and then I'll charge them up, and it's ready for next time. And to be honest with you, most of the time, I can mow my yard and I can take those batteries out and put them in my blower, because I have a Milwaukee blower, a Milwaukee string trimmer. I can mow my yard, put those 12.0s over on my string trimmer or on my blower and blow my driveway off, and then do my trimming on that charge there. So that's what I'm talking about. Utilize these batteries for other tools. It just makes sense. So anybody that's, like I said, in the Milwaukee platform, interested in the push mower, I don't think you can go wrong. Even guys that are even professional, the way this thing stores so easy. 2 little clicks here, and look how compact that is. Super compact. I can see guys that are mowing professionally can put this on their trailer or in the truck. Doesn't take much room up, and you can mow those little areas that you can't get your riding lawnmower in. But yeah, I would absolutely purchase this again. And I'm not even gonna get into price, because I know price has changed. So, but I do know that the new push mowers here come with the new Forge batteries, which are you would get even more long run time, probably more power out of those as well. So I just can't see you going wrong with this at all. So anyway, that's a short and sweet 2-year review. Like I said on the first video, anybody's interested in going over, I kind of go over a lot more of the features in the first video, so I'll link it in the description. Anybody's interested in watching that, to get some more specs, maybe a little bit, I'll link that video. But yeah, absolutely. Like I said, this is an honest review. No sponsorship here, for sure. I wish, right? But yeah, absolutely. Hadn't had any issues with it, and would do it again. So and I'll keep the reviews coming year after year on it, if anybody's interested in those. And we'll see how it does. Like I said on the first video, I said if anything goes wrong, I'll let you know, and I'll do a video on it if I have any issues. But I hadn't had anything go wrong so far. So and like I said, I mow every week with this. This is not something that just gets used every now and then. It gets used every week. So anyway, all right. 2-year review, absolutely love it. Go pick you up one. I'll put some links in the description for, like I said, that 1-year review and everything, if anybody's interested in watching it. But anyway, yeah, until next time, as always, y'all be good. See you later.